These Elysian nights. No, she's a good angel. I don't care. We don't like angels. Are you stupid? Give it to me! Mira Menches, my kings and queens, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, night, afternoon, whatever it is. I hope it's going absolutely fabulous. Today we're going to be going ahead and checking out Hazbin Hotel episode 3 from season 2. This should be out pretty early in the morning, so I hope if you're awake or whatever time I said it is for you, like it is for, it's early for me. This is the most literal good morning because all of my intros are either usually hello or good morning. This is a literal, like the most literal good morning ever because it is literally like 2 a.m. and I'm reacting to this for you guys before I go to work. But yeah, so if you guys do enjoy it, videos like this and you love reactions, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're almost at 100 subscribers, baby. Let's get 1,000 by the end of the year. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. I just want to mention 2 more things before we get fully into this. Obviously, I did just wake up, as you know that, but comment down below if you went ahead and cop some gamer stuff with the link down below so we can go ahead and get sponsored. And B, if you guys have not already, joined the Discord so you can go ahead and see when I upload, what I upload, when I'm uploading it, beforehand, afterwards, and even when I do it in the moment. If you're not already subscribed with noties on, links down below. Come on, son.
Season 2, Episode 3, Behind Closed Doors.
Why is Nifty just beating the hell out of that guy? Imagine being a patron of like buying like a nice room and you're like, I'm gonna go rest up or I'm gonna go walk around or something, and then Nifty's just then, maybe he's a worker, but Nifty's just there absolutely beating you. Would you let Nifty beat you or would you like stop her? Like, be honest. Let me know. I'd let her.
Whoa there, Charlie babe. Remember what we said about breathing and it being a good thing to do?
Yo, solid advice, Vaggie. Breathing is good, guys. Hey, if you're ever hyperventilating, always lock in and think about what Vaggie just said. Breathing is good.
I knew it! I gotta let everybody know!
She does realize that just saying something doesn't mean it's true. Like, just because you put words and you say something that you're so happy about or you believe in truly, it doesn't mean everybody else is just going to take your word for it. Because even in instances where it should be like, oh, okay, that makes sense, they still somehow go ahead and go, I don't believe you.
Everything we've been working for has been proven right on a Thursday.
What? A Thursday's a good day, isn't it? Isn't that a good day to have that? You gotta lock in. Like, I don't think it matters what day it happens in hell. Or okay.
The absolute bombshell that redemption is possible. Our message is broadcast to all of Pentagram City.
Dude, this is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard go into my ears, and I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago, so maybe my like judgment is not something to be totally taken in true honor. But like, I get you're excited about something, but the moment you let that excitement absolutely take over and take hold of all your judgment, you just lose any value of what you hold. A, it's better to keep things closer to your chest, and B, you are literally going to be telling people, hello, Penchus is in heaven. Do you have a photo? Have you seen him? Like, what? No, an angel told me. No, she's a good angel. I don't care. We don't like angels. Are you stupid?
I bet Voxtech will change their tune when they hear it. Just take care of the guests for me until I'm done. Okay, love you, bye.
Dude, the most valid reaction I think I've ever seen in my life, bro. But I can understand why Vaggie loves Charlie. She's such a little cutie, bro. But Jesus Christ, dude, Charlie this season from episode 1, 2 to 3 has been nothing but an emotional wreck but one way or another. She's emotionally wrecked in the factor that she sits there and she cries and mopes and is upset, angry, yada yada, and then she sits there and now she's too happy that she again is an emotional wreck because she can't control her emotions. And that in turn is her being an emotional wreck, because if you can't control something, you're most likely going to wreck. So I don't know, bro. She just needs to lock in. Hopefully, like, sooner or later she'll start to realize that she needs to start playing things a little bit more intelligently and less emotional. But I guess that is Charlie, right?
If anyone was gonna make it up there, it was him.
I mean, guess I didn't
Literally, Penchus was the most hidden player in the entire world. That is like you look at the like a chessboard and you're like, I wonder which piece does the most. Everybody's like, oh, the king bride is no, bitch, that's the queen. The queen is the hidden demon. Like, if you don't know chess, you're not gonna suspect the queen is the one who goes absolutely apeshit on the board. You know what I mean? And she does. She goes crazy. Penchus was like that. Penchus was the hidden gem, bro. Like, he acted as though he was tougher than he was, but he was actually a softie. So kind of the opposite of the queen, obviously. But in that instance, nobody really knew who he was except the hotel people who saw the ending. And I mean, if you can't really take that into perspective and use that as your mindset of why he deserves to go to heaven, then I think obviously you're just blindsided. I don't think she didn't know him per se, but I think she maybe didn't want to know him. I don't know how to explain it. Like, she knew him, but she didn't know the him that she thought she knew, if that makes sense.
His room's in the basement.
I'm not fucking going, okay? Bye, bitches!
Bro, there was a better way to do that. Also, W pig again. I love the pig. I know we've seen it already, but it makes me think of Gravity Falls, and it touches really close to my heart.
Anyway, you said to send the best, and I just couldn't miss this opportunity to interview Hell's most controversial figure.
I'd really feel like that would be more likely to be you. You're just contemplating. You're just literally putting this in the air that she's like. Bro, that is literally you, Fox. You are literally the most complicated and confusing motherfucker in hell. Obviously, people know who you are, but you act as if you aren't, and you obviously are evil, and people think you're... Some people probably think you're decent. Maybe not. Maybe they all know he's bad. I know he's bad, obviously. You know he's bad. But, like, dude is like, the most figure into hell. Bro, she's only like that because you lied. Again, the internet lies. News lies, guys. Don't believe everything you read.
The new
Are we gonna get a song?
150-inch TV right over there. Brought to you by VoxTech.
Dude, it's just destroying the fucking building. A part of the interview, a part of everything that everybody does. First, Cherry Bomb throws a fucking bomb and blows it up, and then we have Vox over here like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drag a TV through the wall. Bro, there's easier ways to do that. Like, brother, I'm sure the freaking roof could be lifted off with the way this building seems to be broken so easily. Y'all just keep breaking it. Stop.
And that the Morning Stars currently dislike 98% of the population of sinners?
Dislike sinners?
Interviewers, we saw this from Dispatch, the game I played live at my Twitch, go check it out, link down below, are some of the most evil and cruel and just despicable people out there. Y'all, like, obviously are only looking for a bad story, and if you're a good interviewer, respect to you, W to you, we love your input, we love who you are. But if you're an interviewer who just asks questions that iterate towards your story and everything you want to be identified as the truth, which usually isn't the truth, and you're just doing it to push a narrative that you want, then you are literally the scum of the earth. And I hope you know that. I know you got to make a living, and I understand that. I respect the hustle, but you are probably a miserable person. And if you aren't, you have no conscience, and you just aren't even probably human. I clarified that if you're good, you're good. If you're bad, you're bad. That's it. That's what it is.
Roberta lied about wanting to give an exclusive interview.
What?
Liar.
How the hell are you gonna talk about lying? Velvet, you are literally probably the epitome of a liar. The biggest liar who lies about everything she talks about. But I like that she can call other people out on it. W, you know?
In heaven? No. That's how redemption works. You go up.
Oh. Then how will you prove?
Okay, if I'm asked this question, I know I'm cutting it off a little bit. If I'm asked this question, I was kind of waiting for them to ask this question. If I'm asked the question of how will you prove these fantastical claims, give me a date. Like, I'd say give me a certain amount of time and I will have the proof. That's it. And then if they try to ask anything further, I'm like, well, things like this take time because it is such an extravagant matter. Believe it or not, you know, you can't just instantly go up to heaven whenever you want to. That's not how life works. So, you know, I don't know. There'd be something you can answer. I probably sound stupid, but Charlie is even dumber with the fact that she did this. Like, she could have kept this wholeheartedly close to her chest, bro.
And why?
What nifty. Oh my god. If anybody could take it, she can. Oh god. This episode is just spiraling out of control. I just need to listen to the music, because honestly, all I'm listening to is absolute stupidity. I'm sorry if you like Charlie. I love Charlie too, but she is just Jesus.
Word is upstairs you used to know Penchus.
We were partners.
Oh!
He's like, ugh, dude was way too good of a person to be here. I honestly could not be near him. That's why he doesn't like him.
Are too violent and cruel. So he took the eggs and left to continue his frivolous turf war scheme with that woman he was obsessed with.
So he literally was like, yeah, dude, you're fucking terrifying and you like actually deserve to be here. I just like building things that go boom boom, but I don't like hurting anybody with them. I'm gonna go flirt with my crush.
You to go through it elsewhere, like through the door.
Hey bro, that's not a door, that's probably like a hatch if you have a ladder to it. Just saying, maybe you should be a little bit more specific about your decisions on wording. Dude, I've never felt so vindicated in my life. I am so glad she did that. Basically, one last remark, one last bombshell, bro. Ooh! She growing on me. She growing on me. We're about to get a song. I do know this. Give it to me. I didn't watch it for this reason. Bro, I'm sorry. I already love the way they started that off. These Elysian nights. I like the way they use it. That word is crazy. Elysian. I've never heard that used in a sentence in my like life. A lot of you are gonna go, well, I don't care. I have not. It's like sounds super fancy to me. Ooh. Damn, yo, I found home in those messy fights can be like taken in so many different ways. Like we all have gone through something in life where it's left something on our brains and just left a mark in our hearts. Obviously, if you're younger, it's probably less likely that you've experienced the specific thing that I'm relating to, which is like love or just something to do with love. But you always have those sticky situations or icky situations where you may do something wrong or somebody does something wrong, but you're always going to love them. And that's how I felt right there. I don't know how I feel about the wording there. Much every pass with death, man, much more than a kiss. Are you okay? Do it, buddy. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit that big, fat, juicy red subscribe button. Thank you very much. And if you're enjoying the video as well, might as well hit the like button and turn noties on so you can see more videos just like this. Okay. Oh my god, bro. First off, she drops her explosions perfectly. Second off, this is a absolutely explosive song. I know it's kind of lame, but that was funny. I think what's so cool about this song is it shows Serpentious. Like, obviously he was building these contraptions and he was a lot more out of his shell. Ironic that I say that, right? Than he was in his normal life, but with her it's almost like he was able to finally show who he actually was by not killing somebody per se, but just fighting somebody, just letting it all out, letting every feeling he's ever had out, all the guilt, all the sorrow, all the sadness, all of it, just letting it all out and just putting his feelings out on a board. Yeah, it may differentiate from what we normal humans, or not really normal humans, because there's probably some people who are like this, but we as most people feel towards others is we want love, we want compassion, we want caring, we want holding and stuff like that, while some people like him and some people that exist in this world just want to have an adventure of like toxicity back and forth, but toxicity that is still love, if that makes sense. It's super interesting. I don't know, dude. It's like a whole fucking beautiful conversation without them even being near each other, and it, oh man, it plays numbers in your heart, bro. Yo, I know she hit that high note. I know there was a lot in that song that I could take out and pick and talk about that was absolutely phenomenal, but I think my favorite part was right there. Like, out of you. Like, it was so gentle. There was no, like, it wasn't anything extravagant. It was just nice and gentle, and it was interesting. I think it showed a lot to her character. Obviously, she always likes to portray this person as very violent and hectic and evil. Like, she's just always running around trying to blow things up. But underneath that is a delicate person, and I love that. Same with Serpentious, but damn, her voice was awesome. I love the way they sang, and this is the song that I heard on X that is called, I'm pretty sure it's called like beating the piss out of you or something like that. I don't know, it has the word piss in it though, so that is hilarious. That was that cute.
And you still let them in here? Fox is probably broadcasting to Val.
Oh, fuck.
Assured me that he's just here to film the hotel.
I'm gonna get a little pissed, okay? Like, I'm gonna need y'all to lock in, and if you comment down below some silly comments like saying, hey man, they're doing this for this reason, she's thinking this way, I don't care. I do not care, okay? I understand y'all try to, like, I love when you guys give me new facts. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing when you comment down below new stuff. If you're gonna comment, hit subscribe button. Like, I don't know what you're doing if you're commenting and not subscribing. I'm just kidding. But if you're gonna comment, you can. That's fine. But I'm gonna say this, all right? Charlie is being a fucking idiot. There is no intelligence coming out of her mouth. She is being so persuaded by the factor that she believes everybody is good and there is good in people. She needs to understand that some people are just inherently evil. Adam was an insanely good example of what, like, Charlie needs to see in certain people. And motherfucker was an angel, deemed that they could do no wrong, right? That's the concept of being an angel in heaven, is that you're good beyond belief. Your soul is cleansed. Obviously, there's different areas of expertise and people who died and actually went up there versus people who were already up there, such as Adam. But it's just like, brother, lock in, okay, Charlie? They listened to you, they believed you. You're listening to somebody who is literally saying they are so terrified and sounds like he is going to have a seizure and like he's freaking out, and you can tell they look like they're having heart palpitations. Bro, lock in, trust your group. The fact that she's kind of just ignoring Angel talking about somebody who literally threatens and treats them like shit on a daily basis is insane to me. And if you ever say that this person deserves redemption in my comments, bro, I am literally going to look at your comment and fucking laugh, because that is a character who does not deserve any respect or redemption. I don't care. Vox, Velvet, and whatever that other dirtbag's name is do not deserve any respect, love, anything. They just deserve to die. Those are the type of people that Adam was right about. Those are the type of people that Adam was 100% right about. But even still, they should not die and be executed, as they are already in hell being punished. The only thing that Adam should do is holster their defenses, so if anything ever did come to fruition, they could always defend the situation. Back to the fucking show, sorry. Charlie's pissing me off.
Sort of. And now that we know it can work, we have an easy step-by-step guide to follow.
Charlie, I don't know it.
Now,
I highly doubt Alistair's floating around, because that guy is being a little selfish cunt. So guaranteed he's not doing what my boy Husk said. But hey, it's possible that Alistair's waiting to throw down. That'd be a W if he was. Also, onto the factor of Angel redeeming himself in front of all of them. Dude, this is like the worst thing you can do. That's like prancing around. It's like parading around somebody who's finally gotten sober, and after a month you just start putting them on television saying, we did this, you could do it too. Bro, that is an awful thing to do.
Pleasant person to be around.
Hold on.
It would be kind of a W though if Angel did like somehow actually redeem himself in this episode, like or even future episodes, because then that would literally like be putting like an exuberant amount of penises down Vox's throat.
I didn't know they let pets stay here too.
Did bro just insult him for being an animal when he's a literal fucking television? Dude, that is like the cat insulting the lion. Like, that's like the cat insulting the fucking tiger. Like, that makes no sense. I'm liking this song, but I'm like too focused on the fact that Charlie's just like trying too hard. Like, this wasn't what Sir Penches did. It wasn't a situation where he chose to be redeemed. Like, yeah, he wanted to be. Obviously, that's what their objective was the whole show. But the point of it was just an accumulative, like, amount of things that he did that led up to him making a decision that, like, ended his life, ultimately, to save somebody. It wasn't a situation where he said, I'm going to be redeemed if I do this. It was a situation where he said, I don't care what happens to me as long as this person that I love lives. It's ironic that the person who's giving the tips and tricks to be redeemed, and also how long was that song? Oh my god, there's so many different things. is the one who looks tired and worn out because she's so stressed and so confused. She doesn't even know herself. She's trying to prove something that she doesn't even know is true. She's just believing Emily. So yeah, she does believe it's true, but just because you believe something is true doesn't mean you can fully prove it's true. And if you're trying to prove something's true that you don't even fully know that is true without any proof, if you have no proof of such thing being true, you're trying to prove it based off of information from somebody you trust. But if nobody else trusts that person, then how can you convince them that it's true?
I hate you.
Angel just cosplayed as Sir Penches. That's a W thumbnail pic.
Poor helpless damsel has been.
Dude, if Charlie ever says they don't do anything for her, like, I changed my what I said in the first episode. I said they weren't doing anything, but dude, if Charlie ever says they don't do anything for her, she needs to literally suck on all of their toes just to be in their good graces. Like, Husk is laying on a track as a damsel in distress, and Angel's gonna have to save him by killing herself.
Bad does not listen to our friend.
Neither does Charlie, it seems. You kind of just ignoring their feelings. They don't want to do it because they don't want to do it. That doesn't make it wrong that they don't want to do it. It just makes it wrong that you're forcing them to do it. Like, yeah, they're accepting their will to do it, but you're like guilt tripping them. It's evil. Wow, what a crazy idea that it's not gonna work.
Train didn't actually pose in.
Sure thing, except you tied me to the fucking trucks.
Yo, she really said, this is the only way to stop it, guys. If the batteries aren't in this remote and Angel doesn't want to help, we're fucked.
Because I know how much you actually want this. No. You know what? Forget it.
All I saw was an actually beautiful scene. That was kind of dumb though by Angel, because I don't really know what you standing in front of the train's gonna do. It's not gonna stop you. You're like way too small, and B, even if you weren't, you're not stopping a train. This is, have you ever played GTA? That bitch does not stop for anything. He's gonna clap like they did something wrong, but I thought that was actually kind of a W scene.
An irredeemable piece of shit.
Bro, none of y'all saw Angel trying to sacrifice his life for somebody. You all would have suspected that Angel would walk away and not give a shit. Angel literally stood in front of, where does that fucking message go? How does nobody recognize that Angel was about to take a fucking train to the face for Husk? Y'all are fucking stupid. Husk, I understand, just cares about Angel and does not want Angel to hurt himself. Angel is sitting here blinded by the factor that Husk cares about him and has never had that happen. Like, this entire situation, once actually written down in a book, of how everybody's feelings are actually feeling, and they're actually conveyed out in a normal way, in a normal sense, and an easy way to read, would be solved in a matter of seconds. And these motherfuckers would be like, what the fuck? How did this transpire? We're so fucked.
His own sin. That's why it didn't work for Angel. All we need to do is have Angel act against his sins.
Whoa, yo! I'm not gonna lie. Charlie's been a fucking idiot this whole time, but she absolutely just hit it on the nose, and they have no idea.
What did he do? Hit you?
Hey, that's enough.
Let's go, Charlie. Let's go. Ah, she getting pissed now. She getting pissed for good reason. Motherfuckers testing the limits. She asked Angel, not you. She didn't ask you to answer. This is an A and B conversation. See your way the fuck out. Honestly, you shouldn't have even begun to talk in the first place. So get this dick out of your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, holy, I'm excited, bro. She's getting pissed. When Charlie gets pissed, I am like, finally, bro. The one emotion I need to see.
I'd like to remind you that you invited us.
Somebody can invite you in their house, and then if they don't like the way you act, they can tell you to leave. And she's asking, kinda, no, 100%, way more politely than anybody else would ask.
You could never afford it.
Bro, why Nifty? Nifty doesn't need to afford it. Anybody would let Nifty in. You would let Nifty in, and you're an evil guy. You act like you could never afford it, and you're judgy and all that shit. Anybody's letting Nifty in. Nifty is the cutest, most evilest thing in the world, but I love her.
Do you think I could be redeemed?
I believe anyone can be redeemed.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. You hate or love Charlie, her sticking with her guns the way she sticks with her guns is absolutely unreal. That was a question that could have stumped hella people, but she answered that in a blink of an eye because she truly believes anybody could be redeemed. So that means Angel His murder of his dad. We all know the situation there. I'm 99% sure, and I have no idea. This is literally a guess. Angel's dad was a piece of shit who deserved what he got. That's it. Simple as that.
Not everyone is welcome here at the Hazbin Hotel.
People who bully other people aren't. That's the point. This is the concept of the hotel, is to redeem yourself, not to shit on other people's beings and happiness. Like, Charlie isn't running a daycare. She's not running a place for anybody to be a bully and a saint. She's running a place where people who actually want to be redeemed and who are respectful to others go. This isn't a place for asshole. Dude, what? I hate that.
Next time, princess.
Are they just blind to common sense again? Every villain has no common sense.
Why don't you go ask Fox? The next time you need to pry out more shit about my life.
Okay, that's twice now that Angel has literally been a little bitch crybaby. Sorry. It's a fact. It is literally a fact. He is crying over the fact that Charlie got information from Vox when she A, didn't even ask Vox, and she got angry at Vox, and B, he's angry at Husk when Husk was upset because he tried to kill himself for him. Like, that just is a situation where they both just care about you. And Angel just totally mixed up the situation with Charlie. I don't know what that was about. We all know why Angel's upset. I'm not saying he has no right to be upset because he's obviously construed and messed up in the head from everything he's been through. But that doesn't mean that he should take it out on his friends. But also, he does have a right to be mad at Charlie because Charlie kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and the whole reason it led to that was because of that. But still, that does not mean Angel is not being a crybaby bitch. When in reality, Charlie didn't change at all. She didn't falter. She didn't hesitate. She didn't change her attitude towards Angel. She loves Angel as a friend, and that just is what it is. I would almost take that as a momentary like reflection on myself and be like, you still don't care, even though you know what I've done? And she's like, no matter what, you are my friend. This is like, we have already been punished. Redemption is something that I believe everybody should have a chance at if they are willing to change.
Next thing I knew, she struck me. For more truth.
This is like if like a really like popular news station with obviously the funding and the money posted a video where it looked like they had $100 as their budget, and it came out as the most dog shit abysmal thing I've ever seen in my life. That if you believe this, you are a like baby ass bitch, and you are literally just oriented towards bad news, and that's all you believe when you hear it. Instantly, you don't trust, you don't find any other news, you don't find any other sources, you just believe the one and only source that you want to believe. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And there's people like that who do exist, by the way.
I decided to stay.
Let's go, Cherry Mom! Woo! That's a W friend. That's a W friend right there. Holy, the character development has absolutely been insane. Oh, I love it. I love seeing character development. We all love seeing that. Ah! Okay, it seems like next episode is a lot to do with Alistair, which I'm excited about. But if you guys did enjoy that episode, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, and join the Discord, man. Like, what are y'all doing? You guys watch my videos, and then you come to like the ending if you actually make it here, and you're like, I'm not gonna check the description down below and join the Discord, where you can get all the information you need, and you can talk to me and give me ideas and recommendations on what I should watch. Like, this is just the most W thing in the world. Look, I know we all got a crazy amount of Discords, but I know y'all love watching my reactions if you actually stick around and watch them. So join the Discord. But yeah, that was the episode. That was the W. I really loved seeing Angel and Husk kind of like show that they really do care about each other a lot more than they have in the past, like even more so than others like instances. Obviously the song after Poisonous, I can't remember what it's specifically called, but it definitely shows that they're gonna be close. But that shows that they're actually really close. I know that they fought, but I almost feel like in some instances them fighting means they care about each other more than they let on, which is very, very awesome. And yeah, I'll probably be live when this video releases. Bye. And if I'm not live when it releases, go ahead and check my YouTube stream, Twitch stream, down the link down below. I'll probably be live sometime around 3 p.m. Eastern if I'm lucky.